So, good morning. Why are we here? We are here to discuss. We have already done RTP for May 25. MTP 1 is also discussed, and this is going to be the last question discussion, which is for our upcoming May 25 exams. What is the target? Target is MTP. MTP 2. So without delay, can we start? Come on, quick, start. So guys, as you are aware, 30 marks, 30 marks is MCQ and rest 70 marks is descriptive. So is the MTP 2 also. Okay, which is released in April, first week. Okay, so can we start with MCQ? But for exam, MCQ, how we would do? Same technique, can we try it out? I think for MTP 1 also we did the same. How we are going to solve for exam, same technique, let's try over here. So the first question is case scenario, okay? So whenever case scenario comes, we will do the reverse technique or we will try the reverse technique. And what is the reverse technique? We will directly go to the we will directly go to the question and then we will read back. Okay. So guys, once you have attended the session, don't spend any more time for solving MTP2. Just mark the question which you feel difficult and those questions alone read. Okay. So, come on, support. First question. What is the best course of action CA Ritik for verification of assertion with respect to inventory of the company as asked by engagement partner? So it's something related to inventory. Now you are in the exam hall. How will you go? So now go back to the case study in search of inventory. See, here CA Ritika. Okay, physical count of inventory. Okay, can you read this for question 1? Leading manufacturer, it's a auditors. During the audit, one of the members, CA Ritik, asked by the partner to verify the ownership assertion. And of which assertion they wanted to verify? Can you say it's not existence? They wanted to verify the which assertion? Whether the inventory belongs ownership. That's right. Ownership means rights and obligation. Very good. To accomplish this means rights and obligation. Ritik requested the concerned official to arrange to attend the physical count being conducted. Can you reply? If you physically attend the inventory count, even in yesterday's marathon we discussed, attending the physical inventory counting, observing, which assertion will be established? Correct. When you observe, it's only existence. But you are observing, do you know whose inventory it is? Usually you don't know unless you say. So observing is not a proper way to establish ownership. Ritik believed attending the inventory count was the only way to check ownership. But is this statement correct? Ritik thought attending the inventory count was the only way to check the ownership. No, attending will be existence. He discussed this with the another team. She had a different perspective. According to her, the correct course of action would be verifying the purchase requisition, purchase order, receiving report, vendor invoice, inventory record, payment, as ownership could not be simply verified by attending. But is this second one correct or the first one correct? Answer is the second one. Why? If you want to check the ownership, you will see the bill, you will see the order, vendor, whether it is in our name. So you got the idea. Now can you say which is the correct option. Ritik should ask the management to provide written representation. And a written representation is say 580. Written representation is not a substitute. So no. Ritik should perform test count inspection while attending. But this is actually correct, but not for our assertion. This is only for what? Existence. Ritik should, and can you see C or D, which is the correct one? Ritik should attend the physical count only. Ritik should agree with the parry and follow the course of action. Answer is D. D for dog. This is again for existence. And those who have attended yesterday's marathon, we had a assertion topic, and I said no, observing is always for what? Existence. Right. Can we go to 2? Come on, guys, life is a race. 2. The more question you solve, more confidence you will get, and more easiness in the exam hall. That's why so many sessions for questions. So come on, read. While verifying the inventory, as asked by the engagement partner, which assertion can be best verified following the procedures considered by Ritik? And Ritik said he wants to check what? Observation. When you observe, as I already told you, as we already discussed, when you observe, which assertion will be established? Come on, Chalna, which assertion? Existence and condition. But any essay came to your mind when you heard about this? And I say 501. There you have to be an observer. Essay 501 says, why? For checking existence and conditions. Right. Next one. Third. Which method of sampling has Parry applied while selecting the sample for verification of creditors? But a sampling essay. Come on, 530. You remember last session we discussed in marathon how many approaches? Come on. How many approaches? 2 approach. How many methods? Very good. 5 methods. Now they are asking methods they are asking for creditors. Can you read? This is for question 3. While verifying the creditors, Parry is satisfied with the internal control. He decides to check on sample. He requested the management to provide the list. To determine sample, he chose sample intervals of 11th creditor balance, which determines sample size of 50. So at 550 by 11, every 11th he will take. So every 11th, even without seeing the option, which method every 11th item he will take. Very good. Such method is called as the, which one? D. Systematic interval sampling. Can we go to the next? Come on. Which of the following is most appropriate with respect to verification of share capital balance? Now see, chapter number 5, items in FS. Share capital balance, how will you verify? So we have to read back to the question. Can you check which para is there? Share capital. And in the exam hall, we should be going in search. Yes. You saw share capital? There is no change in the share capital raised by the company. Mind you, no change. If there was change, you will check what was the change, what issued, whether there is buyback, whether bonus, etc. No change. Since there is no change, the audit team is not required to obtain any evidence. Ritik is of the option that audit evidence, even if there is no change. According to him, such evidence can be a written confirmation from accounts manager. And there is no change in the share capital. So one member said no need to obtain evidence. But Ritik said you have to obtain a written confirmation like representation. See guys, that's fine. But mere written representation from management, will it be sufficient? Change ille solli. Angane paranja, can you omit verifying share capital? Tell me yes or no for these two. Can you omit saying no, change? No. Can you merely obtain a representation, written confirmation from the accounts manager who's a management? No. So what's the option? Parry is correct. No, you can't do. You said two no. Ritik is correct. That also no. Can you say C or D? Point of Parry is correct as no evidence is required, thereby obtaining share capital becomes opening. No. Partly correct. Written confirmation should be obtained from company secretary. See, always company secretary is the person who sees the legal compliance. Okay, it's like something like an expert. So which is correct option? C or D? They said you can obtain a confirmation from company secretary in items in FS. So better option is D. D for dog. Use the ruling out technique. No, even if you have left off that particular point. Last. Whether non-acceptance of written representation by CA Ritik is correct. I think you should read up written representation. Ada, can you help? This one. Before finalizing the report, engagement partner asked Ritik to coordinate with the company and obtain written representation. The written representation contained a qualifying language saying best of the knowledge and belief according to him was not reasonable. As per essay, reply 580, written representation is a statement given by management to the auditor. Can it contain a qualifying language? We believe, we think, if and but? Answer is, generally speaking, very good. Anjali and Gina, generally speaking, written representation should be complete, given by management, no qualifying language. However, in exceptional cases where auditor thinks it is reasonable and satisfied, in class we say example of a director who retired. Okay. In such exceptional cases, reasonable if he thinks he can accept. But do you understand? Otherwise, every case management will give a qualifying. We think we are not sure. We believe. In such case, representation use itself is lost. Do you understand? So can you just read? If there is reasonable, you can accept. So let me know which is the answer. I will wait for 30 seconds. Everything I was saying for a change. Now you guys answer. I will wait. Non-acceptance of representation by Karthik was not correct. Management sole discretion. What is it? Management sole discretion? No, it's auditor who has to accept. Wrong. Non-acceptance for representation by Karthik is correct as it is not reasonable to accept. Okay. Non-acceptance for Karthik is not correct as it is reasonable for auditor to accept if auditor is satisfied with the representation made. Non-acceptance is correct. Qualifying is only, that's not. Now we use the term, if there is a reasonable, we don't know. If auditor finds it is reasonable and if he is satisfied, these are the two words, then he can accept. So the answer is C. How was the question number 1? This is essay 580, which is chapter 7. Above was like chapter number 5. Then there is chapter 4 sampling. Then again, existence, assertions, again chapter 5. Yowa, ayowa. Array, guys. And I'm discussing as if you are in the examination hall, how fast you should do. So no pause until we finish MCQ. You are in the examination hall, you should continue. Can you give me a continue message? No pause unless we finish. MCQ is my main target. Descriptive, I'll discuss only the main questions. Come on, quick. Continue, put continue. Case scenario 2. And again, it's a case scenario. So can we use the reverse technique? Ada, those who have attended my classes, we would have discussed this question in the class, a similar question. Keeping in mind the request of the company to be visibly associated with the new services, identify which type of threat. Can you read above chapter 11, threat? Ada, how many threats is there? 5 threats is there. This is the new services. See, how did I understand? See, new service. Read from the question. The company reveals plans to launch a new service, weather forecasting. This is available on the website of the company. Users can access micro weather forecasting. Same MCQ I've given in the mentoring also. Can you say weather forecasting, which is available in the website? Meaning it's like to the outsiders, which threat will come? He's also the auditor, as well as he's doing this weather forecasting and he's associating with the marketing efforts. The self-review means internally FS related. Here, it's to the outsiders where you are promoting the client, helping the client. So is it self-review or advocacy? Self-review means something related to financials. No. Here, marketing, you're promoting the client. Same question we did in the class. Come on. Chapter number 11, check out my material. Answer is advocacy. And a self-review will come when something is related to financial and you are reviewing your work. This is some marketing. You're promoting the client. But did you understand? So the first one, the answer is advocacy threat. Next one. Even without reading, you can say, reading the above. The previous auditors have not replied to the communication of Revi and Co. Which principle they have violated. And I've told you many times, if someone asks something, you have to reply. If you don't reply, what behavior here? What is this? Oh. So non-reply will violate which principles? Integrity, objectivity, confidentiality, professional behavior, professional competence. Answer is B, professional behavior. Next. All these questions we have done in class. My chapter number 11. Check out. Revi and Co. have failed to advise the company regarding the audit of consolidated FS. This also I asked you yesterday in marathon. If you fail to advise to the company, which principle you have violated? You should advise the company. You have to prepare CFS. You have to apply AS. If you don't advise, you're not having proper skill or you're not exercising due care. So which one? Professional competence. Ada, those who have attended marathon, didn't we discuss all these things quickly in rapid fire? I see many of you attended that. Yeah. Last question. Which method is Revi using to facilitate accumulation of information for proper review of internal control? Now, this is from chapter 3, internal control. Till now, 6, 7, 8 was from chapter 11, if you want for future reference. Ada, how many tools are there? 4. Narrative record, checklist, flowchart, questionnaire. Here. Firm is reviewing control. He verifies. He means CA firm verifies. R tenders, R purchase, R. And it's a question format. So it's not a narrative record. It's not a flowchart. It is either internal control questionnaire or internal control checklist. But here, he verifies. He means audit. So questionnaire or checklist. Checklist has to be answered by auditor or his staff. Questionnaire has to be answered by client staff. So can you say which tool is he using? And if it is questionnaire, it should have been answered and it should have been verified by whom? Client staff. Here they say he. He means audit and audit team. Why only one replying? Others. These two are ruled out. Question only. Since it is answered by him, it is checklist. Now, what if it was answered by client staff? Then it would have been questionnaire. Ada, come on. No, 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 no. You are in the exam hall. 30 minutes is the time. No rest. Can you say continue, continue? Come on. Mock the exam atmosphere, guys. Come on, say continue. This question also we have done in class. Check out chapter number 10, back of the material, and in mentoring I've given also. Again. So guys, something related to bank audit. Bank, bank, bank. Can we start? Read. As regarding the agricultural advance, which of the following statement is most appropriate? So I think we have to read above. The bank provides this one, for this one, question number 10. The bank provides Kisan credit card loans to the farmers to meet the short-term credit needs. So which loan? Agricultural or non-agricultural? Agricultural loan. Short-term or long-term agricultural? Come on. Short-term. Those who don't know or those who want clarity of advance, check out my 1 hour video on YouTube. Okay, short term. When short term will become NPA other than agriculture, it is 90 days. Here, it is 2 crop season. Neha, 1 crop season is for long term quota. Here it is 2 crop season. Such loan was outstanding for 90 days. Typically, it takes 3 to 4 months. Can I know what is 3 to 4 months? Crop season. So when this advance will become NPA, isn't it 3 to 4 into 2 crop season? Where it is outstanding for 6 to 8 months. Am I right? Say yes or no. For no, agricultural, you have to take crop season, short term, 2 crop season. So 6 to 8 months only you will take. Here it's only 90 days. Non-agriculture na, angane you can take 90. Here it's agriculture. So it is NPA, PA. See, substandard, etc. will come only if NPA. Answer is PA. They classified such loan as standard asset. Correct? Incorrect? Answer is classification by bankers. Come on, bankers. Correct. Now, what if it was non-agricultural? It should have been NPA. So can you say the answer? Substandard, SMA, proper, doubtful. Not a doubtful, not substandard. See guys, SMA means special mention account. That will come only if it is outstanding. Here there is no outstanding point. So answer is classification made by the bank is proper. And what if it was a non-agricultural advance? Can you quickly change the answer? More than 90 days. NPA. NPA where it will more than 90 days. So where it will fall? First it will go in substandard, na? Okay. Next. Regarding the takeover from another bank, which of the following statement is appropriate? And so a bank took over from another bank, something like that. Read. It was also noted that borrower limit 50 lakh. It was taken over from another bank, which was sanctioned by bank manager instead of immediate higher authority, as required by bank's delegation power. Here, takeover means from bank you take over the loan. It should have been sanctioned by higher but it was sanctioned by bank manager. They say essay fraud essay 240 high chance of fraud in banks, public money. So the internal control weakness or proper like delegation of authority was not given. Sanction was made by a lower authority. Higher should have been done. Take over. Internal control is weak. Weak means shouldn't you also be concerned and report IFC report? Bank we say whether internal controls are also working properly. You know, in bank audit, you have to give statutory report, LFAR, SLR, CRR, internal control report, treasury operation, Josh committee. So here internal control is weak, you have to report. It's an internal issue, you may at your discretion. Internal issue, you are not concerned. No issue, array. So answer is, how do you remember bank audit we give several reports. One is internal control weakness. So you have to report. So the answer is A for apple. So these both questions 10 and 11 from chapter 10 bank audit. Last. Regarding drastic fall in the revenue of the company, which of the following is an audit risk? So essay 315 related chapter number 3, audit risk. And for an audit risk, I repeated many times two conditions. FS should have, F should have what? Unless FS has a material misstatement, it won't be an audit risk. You remember that point which we said? Fall in revenue would be fall in profit. Can you say with yes or no? Is it an audit risk? At a revenue fall, profit fall, company will be impacted, but there is no material misstatement, so not a risk. Company can explore new line and demand, if demand is falling, how that can be an audit risk? Fall in revenue would mean lower tax liability. How audit risk? Fall in revenue would impact going concern. If going concern is impacted, financials will be impacted. So the answer is B for boy. Why not other answers? Because there is no material misstatements. Are we clear with third case scenario? No. Come on, proceed. Only 3 more questions. After MCQ, 2 minutes rest. Come on. We are in the examination hall. Come on. So till now, it was integrated MCQs. Now individual 3 questions. Can you read it fast like in the exam hall? Whenever this question comes, last part you read. What should be the appropriate course of action? So you have to comment whether appropriate. Radha is appointed as the intern auditor. A detailed set of instruction was prepared by office, handed over to the assistants. During the course, she noticed companies also producing substantial quantities of scrap. No instruction of scrap was included. See, the detailed set of instructions prepared and given is called as the, anyone? It's called as what? Audit program. Chapter 2. In audit program, they say 2 things. Audit program is subject to, what? Periodic review. An article should be encouraged to be dash-minded. What? Open-minded. Meaning, if there is something issue, they have to revise, review the program and change it. What does the issue say in questions then in my material? Scrap they did not include in the program. Without even saying options, what you have to do? If one item is left off, okay, it is wrong. So you amend the program. Ignore, modify the earlier instruction, leave, put it into the ball of court. Answer is B. Clear? I hope everyone is following. Don't think why this ma'am is so fast. That's because 30 minutes like in exam hall. Come on. 14th. The management of the company approached bankers and requested enhancement of working capital. Bank manager requested FS of the company along with the half-year report providing assurance. It also required the projected financials providing assurance. Which standard is relevant? Assurance. Yesterday also we discussed in marathon. Which are the assurance engagement, audit, review, assurance? SA, SRE, SAE. Here projected financial other than historical. You have to give an assurance. So is it SRE? No standard. SRS, SAE. Assurance other than historical. So the answer is clearly D. Now, what if you are asked to prepare the projected financials? Prepare something relating to preparation without giving assurance. Then the answer would have been, Shruti, prepare, Kuta, prepare, prepare. Then the answer would have been SRS. Non-assurance when you prepare. Can you read the last question? I've been saying many times, government audit, expenditure audit is ultra important. Government audit of receipt and stock. Three things important in government audit. Audit of expenditure, audit of revenue, audit of stock. Please read well. While conducting the audit of receipts of government company, which of the following area is to be covered? Receipts of whether all revenue and debts are correctly assessed, credited, realized. Check out our class notes. Is it a part of revenue audit? Put yes or no. First one. Answer is yeah. Whether there are proper checks, irregularity, double refunds. But if government gives you more refund, the revenue will fall. This is also part of government receipts audit. Whether expenditure incurred is for the purpose. Is it an audit of receipts or audit of expenditure? This is audit of expenditure, not receipts. Whether various schemes and projects were executed economically yielding the results. This is performance audit. Whether the expense, this is also part of expense. So which are the part of audit of receipts? Only 1 and 2. So the answer is B. Now guys, can you watch out the time? Come on, come on, come on. Time, I think we took 33 minutes. Here I was asking you some question. So 3 minutes discount. Can't you finish the entire MCQ in 30 minutes? Tell me yes or no. Maximum 30 minutes, 25 to 30. And I wanted to do like this. That's why MTP1 and MTP2 I've been doing like you are in the examination hall. Last few days, always do whatever things you're doing in the exam hall. So guys, that's it. MCQ is done, done. Smile. And a smile da. Why sitting like this? Array. Oh, smiling is so difficult. Oh, now smile is coming. Oh my God. RTP, MTP1, both I have discussed with presentation. Have you guys attended that? Say yes, those who attended. If not, it's there in the YouTube, right? And in that, I was saying for every question, how to present. Do you remember? Put the heading, which part to elaborate? You remember now? So I hope you are okay with the presentation. To save the time, Descriptive. See, already presentation technique I've discussed well. I hope those who have attended might know. So here I'm just going to say which chapter, what's the answer? Which topic, what's the answer? Is that okay for the descriptive? So we can finish fast. Of course, if you have doubt, I will clarify. So take 1 minute rest and then say proceed. Makla, sharp 1 minute, within 1 minute, proceed. And our life is a race. Run, 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 run. We're just going to discuss rapidly. Okay, presentation format, please refer to RTP and MTP. Come on, why? Okay. Question number 1, compulsory. Identify and explain in the context which type of risk of material misstatement. And I feel there is a small issue in the question. It should have been audit risk. And audit risk has how many component? Quick. Audit risk has how many component? 3. IR, CR, DR. So which component of audit risk is this? Can you read and say properly? It's a startup company, comprehensive solutions for paddy stubble burning. Due to importance given by government, companies have entered into the market. Many companies have not been successful and gone bust. How it becomes audit risk? Once company gets closed down, going concern. Now tell me, is it an auditor part or management part? Quick. This risk is from whose part? Management. So it can be either IR or CR. Auditor means it's DR. So you said management. Can an internal control prevent this? The government regulations, it's like characteristics of business. It's like characteristics. Certain business will fail. So control cannot prevent. Na? If control can prevent every failure, every business will be a hit. Successful only. So which risk is that? Answer is inherent risk. Makla, can you use this technique? First, see auditor, management. If management, control can it prevent? If yes, CR. Otherwise, IR. You have to see none also. If it is not affecting FS, it is none. So answer is inherent risk. Next, company has devised a control that perishable goods are stored in appropriate condition to prevent damage. Responsibility is fixed on 2 people to monitor the environment using sensors and report on deviations. And a responsibility is given to 2 persons. One person should be given the responsibility, other should verify. So, dual blame gaming will happen. He will say he had seen. This person will say that person have seen. So this is a weakness in internal control. They could have prevented it by proper control. So this is a control risk. Yeah. So Gina, which risk kuta? Control risk. Next. Street Foods Private Limited engaged in manufacturing garlic bread. Garlic bread. Auditors of the company have planned procedures regarding revenue. Despite there is a possibility that misstatement in revenue recognition is not identified by audit procedures. The audit procedure fails to identify. So it's from whose angle? Auditor. If it is auditor's angle, it is detection risk. So I'm not explaining presentation, 5 marks question, presentation MTP1 and RTPC, present well. Are we clear with question number 1A? After every question, 1 minute rest. After full question. Can we go to B? And in this marathon also I've said, drafting what all they can ask you in our paper. Drafting of audit program, drafting of opinion para, drafting of basis, CAM, going concern, EOMP, OMP. Didn't I say this? So guys, here they have asked you to draft what? Can you read the question and say what they have asked you to draft? They have asked you to draft the audit. Yeah. They have asked you to draft the audit program. That too, for which one? I got something. Yeah, draft the audit program for what? For purchases. You learn a format and keep. Those who have class notes, they might know. It's there in the material also. Can you see? This is the format. Audit program for purchases, put a heading. So if it is sales, put sales. Then you write name of the concern, that's there in the question. Client names. Which year? Which will be there in the question. Prepared, reviewed, approved. If no name is given, put XYZ. Then what procedure? What is the nature of procedure? Extent, basis, done by. Haven't we written this as a format? Tell yes or no. Now you have to change. If it is for purchases, different set of instructions, sales, different set of instructions. Purchase. Can you say any 4 points which you will verify for purchase? Come on. Can you reply for purchase? Any 4 points which you will include in your program. But if there's a purchase, you will check with what? Purchase invoice. Then you will cross check with the purchases there, stock records. Then you can obtain a confirmation. Then trace it with the books, whether purchase invoice is recorded at the same amount, trace it with books. GST, inward supply, outward supply. Those points you can't study, like that. That you have in your brain, common sense, chapter number 5. But this format, please, please, please learn and keep this format. See, same purchase invoice, books, GST, stock records. But this format, you can keep it as a standard. Just amend as per the question. Makla manasilayoda, purinjada, you understood? I asked you to study the format and then apply the procedures according to the question. Format will remain the same. My only one girl is replying. Others, where is my... Very easy question, huh? Identify the audit procedure used. And I said, no, if they ask you procedure, come on, what did I say? Rappa Fappa 7 technique. I said very specifically, don't get confused. If they blindly ask you procedure, go for what did I say? 7 technique. What are the 7 technique? Uh, Enquiry, inspection, observation, external confirmation, recalculation, re-performance. You remembered? Okay. Now can you reply which procedure they are using? I want it to be faster. While auditing the books for the year, auditor check the records and documents. Come on, when you check the records and documents, fast, 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 fast. Very good. Inspection. So you'll explain inspection in 1 or 2 sentences. Next, auditor looks at the process. Looking at the process. It is observation. Engage in export of good. Sales is raised in euros, converted into Indian. Auditor wants to verify conversion of foreign currency. Arithmetical accuracy. Recalculation. C. Isha is appointed as the auditor. During the initial stage, she reviewed gross profit ratio, comparison with similar industry. Maklai, comparison is what? Analytical procedure. Are you clear? And MTP1 and RTP have done very detailed slowly. This is the last set, so that's why I'm going fast. How was question number 1? Guys, come on, reply. Question number 1. How is it? Good. Can you reply? Those who have attended every sessions conducted. are you feeling little more confidence? Okay, if a question comes, we can attend, we can do. Are you feeling confident? Little more. I know 100% confidence for CA exam, it's impossible, but still, little bit of confidence. Because you have to trust yourself. Then only our Amma, I say, will trust you. So I'm not asking you to be overconfident. That's bad. Just a little bit. Okay. Padcha, padchengil, we can do. Keep positive, spread positivity. We will be successful. Huh. Had your breakfast and things? No, ma'am. We just woke and straight came. Come on. Am I right? Am I right? Mm, mm, mm. No. That was just a teasing. Ada, 1 minute over. Can you put Q2? Ada, Q2, 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 Q2. Ada, with your permission, can I go in the same speed like in Q1? Okay. Those who wanted little more slower version, you can go and check MTP and RTP. Those who want faster, put it in 2x. Identify and explain assertion. Ada, assertion. You guys are pro experts in assertions, I feel now. Okay, say inventory recognized in the balance sheet actually existed as on the period end. Now, whenever you're confused in assertion, you say it in your own language. But inventory balance sheet உள்ளது actually உண்டு. Inventory in balance sheet actually இருக்கு. It's there. Nissan, they themselves said no, actually existed. Then why did you go for cutoff? Answer is existence only, no. Okay, as at the period, okay. Now convert in your own language. Whatever inventory which was there in the period actually existed. இருக்கு, உண்டு. So it is existence. Next. Items pertaining to the relevant year shall be included regarding of the location. Whatever in the relevant year are included. Relevant year pertaining to the year. എന്തൊക്കെ ആ വർഷം വരണമായിരുന്നു ആ വർഷം തന്നെ ഇൻക്ലൂഡ് ചെയ്തു. Whatever should have come in that year are included. அந்த വർഷത്തോടെ. Now this is cut off. Relevant year, here it was existed. Next. All goods prior to the year have been invoiced and included. Say it in your own language. എല്ലാ ഗുഡ്സും ഇൻവോയ്സ് ചെയ്ത് ഇൻക്ലൂഡ് ചെയ്തു ഒന്നും വിട്ടിട്ടില്ല എണ്ണമെല്ലാം ഗുഡ്സ് വരണമോ അതെല്ലാം ഇൻക്ലൂഡ് പണിയാച്ച് വിടല്ലേ എവറിത്തിങ് ഹാസ് ബീൻ ഇൻക്ലൂഡഡ് ഓൾ ഗുഡ്സ് ഇൻക്ലൂഡഡ് നത്തിങ് ഇസ് ഒമിറ്റഡ് all goods no so answer is all goods included so answer is completeness. Very good. Examine the client correspondence regarding sales receivable records. You remember the MCQ question number 1, that Ritik question for purchase when you verify, if you go and observe, it is existence. When you verify the sales invoice, receivable records, it is to check whether the purchase or sales is in the name of the company. Same question we did in question number 1, MCQ, this MTP2 itself. So this is for what, guys? In our name. Valuation of rights and obligations, Shruti. And a receivable record. Liana, receivable record. Receivable means balance sheet. So it is rights and obligation. For valuation, can you guide her? Receivable valuation, what will you check? Whether depreciation is provided or whether allowance is there, aging report. That is for checking the amount. For seeing whether it is actually there, it belongs to us, ours are rights and ownership, rights and obligation, it is checking the invoice. We discussed in question number 1 also. Last. Verifying whether depreciation is charged on all assets. Verifying whether depreciation is charged. Okay, once depreciation, very good. Cost less depreciation will be WDV, amount valuation. Because it is PPE balance sheet. And are we clear with assertion question number 2A? Now, next is a very direct question. So I won't be going in detail. I'll just say which chapter and what it is and proceed. Okay. This is chapter number, this is basically chapter 5. Assertions. Next. This is NGO, guys. Audit of NGO, chapter number 9. Just say what topic and I'll proceed with a direct question. While planning the audit of an NGO, auditors focus on knowledge of NGO's work, its statute, especially recent circular amendment. Explain the relevant points regarding planning of audit of NGO. That's a direct question which they have asked regarding items in, no, different entities. I'm sorry, different entities. Which one? Cinema, hotel, hospital, NGO, like charitable trust. So what all you have to verify? There is a set of instructions. And since it's a direct question, I'm not going into depth. I'll just say briefly. First, you have to see NGOs, whether they are working for charitable. NGO can be different constitution. Constitution means it can be different statute. Legal form. Then donations. Let us see. They are no donations you will see. Okay. Then NGO's organization chart. What accounting system? That they are not asking performance, planning. Planningly you will fix. At a planning, now you say 300, you will fix the materiality. Now you will decide whether to use the work of expert. You may even review previous year's audit report. Haven't we studied all these things also in 300? Planningly we have to determine materiality, whether we have to do or expert has to do. Well, what accounting system you have to understand? Yes or no? Come on, reply. Okay. So that's a direct question from chapter number 9, NGO. They didn't ask you how to perform, how you verify donations. No, just planning you asked. Now, how do you perform if they have asked you? You will say the donation check, remittance, collections, all. They're just asking planning. Last question. After that, 1 minute rest. CA Tina, auditor of Sky, asked the finance and accounts head to prepare audit strategy for conducting the audit. This is also chapter number 2, planning strategy. To prepare the strategy, auditor management strategy has to be prepared by the auditor. Here, Tina asked the finance head to prepare the audit strategy. Valida, invalida? Asking them to prepare audit strategy? Not valid. Tina also insists him to draw detailed audit procedure. If who has to draw the procedure? It is auditor, nature, timing, and extent. Again, wrong. In response to auditor's request, finance head completes the strategy as well as procedure. Then why he is appointed or she is appointed? Subsequently, auditor realizes effectiveness of audit is compromised and it was responsibility to prepare overall audit strategy. Comment. Now, guys, chapter number 2. Can you say which essay related presentation I'm not discussing? I'm just saying the answer. Essay 300. Here you will write what is audit strategy. Audit strategy determines the scope, direction, timing of audit, where auditor will determine nature, timing, and extent of resources. Then you will say about plan. Auditor's plan to conduct the audit in effective and efficient manner. Then very important sentence. what? It's the responsibility of auditor to develop the plan, strategy and plan, and he has to document. However, he may discuss with the management for proper coordination and facilitation. Did you understand? Then, in the given case, you write Tina, finally. Therefore, what's the conclusion there? Tina should have prepared the audit strategy and detailed procedure. Therefore, Tina's action is wrong. Tina, wrong. Makla, are you clear? Chala. Celebrate. Two questions are over. Just four more. Celebrate, na? So within 1 minute, say Q3. Makla, are you following? Can you give me a reply? I'm going fast, as I said in the beginning itself. Now it's nearing our exam. It's MTP2. So you have to be at your life is a race. On your mark, get set, go. But if you have any doubt, please pause. 30 more seconds. Put Q3. We are unstoppables, guys. Thank you. While auditing a renowned four-star, oh, morning time four-star, garlic bread, everything they're saying. Okay, see, Stray observed a gift shop operating within the hotel premises. He comes to know that stock in the gift shop belongs to the gift owner and letting out this space. Discuss how auditor can verify the common payment for amenities used. Okay. Which chapter? Chapter 9, hotel. But guys, it's not just the hotel audit, it's more of common sense. See, gift shop is there in hotel. This gift shop is lent out. Lent out. Okay. They are let out. So what all will you verify? And it's a common sense. Once the gift shop is lent out, let's say it in a flow, there will be a rental agreement now. Okay, agreement. As per the agreement, whether rent is received, when you receive the rent, there will be a rental receipt. You have to see. Tax will be there, GST, whether it is properly paid. TDs will be there. Rent. For doing this proper, internal control should be there. You see, letting out means that particular building, including the electric, some amenities will be also there. So there should be proper cost sharing. Am I right? Overhead should be allocated. How much is yours? How much is this? Anything else you want to add? If there is some repairs, it can be either revenue if it is minor or it can be capital. Ma'am, from where did we get more of common sense? Yeah, you can check whether any receivables is there outstanding. If so, long period outstanding, inquire. Very good. But here they have asked you common amenities also. So that's why I concentrated on these points. Makla, if A clear, can you say B, B, B? B for boy, 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 boy. Come on. Actually, next question, I liked it. You know why? And I'm saying about marathon so that you will see the marathon, nothing else, not promoting. See, in the marathon, didn't I say one of the area which students will ignore? See, various indicators of significant deficiencies. Didn't I say this? Can you say which essay? Deficiencies in internal control 265. Those who have attended marathon, reply other. If wanted, you go and see. I've specifically said example of significant efficiency. What is significant efficiency? Indicators. 3 heading we discussed. Yes or no? Here they are asking not what is deficiency. They are not asking you example. They are asking you what indicators. Now, those who have attended, come on, quick. Or those who know, quick. Can you say first? Think of SA 315. First, ineffective. Very good. Control environment. Array, environment is gone. Second, environment okay. Now, absence of wrap. No, not absence. Ineffective. RAP means risk assessment procedure. Ineffective. Now, once there's a risk response, ineffective response. Then internal control fails to detect, prevent, correct misstatements. Even financial reporting is affected. Yes or no? In this flow we discussed. Those who have doubt, kindly refer the marathon. It's a direct question actually. Hello, say C. Makla, C. C for cat. Wire Limited company engaged in the electric gets some part of the production outsourced from third party. During the audit, the company sent raw materials, okay, were lying with the third party. How auditor can obtain evidence regarding existence and condition of inventory lying with third party? May I know from which part? This is chapter number 7 of essay 265. This is chapter number 9 only. Yeah. This is chapter number 4, inventories. Essay 501. Now, inventory is lying with whom, guys? Third party. So, can you say what are the main procedure? First, you can obtain a confirmation from external parties, or you can perform inspection, or you can perform other procedure. Main 3. What are the other procedure? You can send another auditor. You can use the work of another auditor. With their permission, you can go and attend the inventory at the third party place. Here they have asked you specific only regarding the third party, what procedure you will do. So don't write other things. If it is impracticable, if it is after balance sheet date, no. They have asked you only regarding what third party. Maklai, Shella, are you clear with this? So take rest for 1 minute and then we will proceed. Okay. And if you are ready for Q4, put ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay, Q4. Where is Q4? Here. Come on. Senior member of the firm, Sonia and Associate Chartered Accountant, informed to the auditing staff that time of audit report regarding the corresponding figures, when corresponding figures are presented, auditor's opinion shall not refer except in the special cases. I'm getting back everything towards yesterday's session. I don't know how many of you are having that feel of watching this last session. This also we discussed. Which essay you say? Corresponding figures. Very good. Essay 710. Corresponding figures, auditor's opinion will refer only to which period? Only to. Rahul, only to current period. Will not refer to. Makkale, will not refer to prior period. I said no, there are certain exceptionals. That is what they are asking you. Can you say what are the exceptions where your report will refer to prior period? Recall to 510. 1. Prior period FS are. Prior period FS are unaudited. So you have to check the opening balance. Second, predecessor auditor gave up. Predecessor auditor gave up. It's okay. Predecessor auditor gave up. Modified opinion and the matter is resolved or unresolved. Unresolved. One more case. When you are doing the audit of current period, you came across prior period misstatement. There is a material misstatement in prior period opening balance. These are the three cases when in corresponding figures, you will also refer to the prior period. Can I have a reply whether you understood this well? Hello? Sure. All these will be discussed. 710. Now, this is a direct question. This is chapter number 8, audit report. So, direct question from chapter 11. Can you discuss any 5 examples where you should apply professional skepticism? Makle, any 5 cases. If you have class notes, you can refer and say others. Can you say 5 cases? It's a direct question, da. First, there is a dash, and I will go in my order. Conflicting or contradictory evidence. Now, reliability of record. Number mudiyuma, vishwasikkan pattuvo. Reliability of records document. There is a conditions indicating there is a fraud risk, fraud circumstance when you do additional audit procedures, some unusual circumstances. It's a direct question. Don't write as per, directly write following are the circumstance. But before you go circumstance, you write what is professional skepticism. It's an attitude of questioning mind, being alert throughout the audit. Can you acknowledge and say C if B is clear? And I'm really impressed with you guys for your so fast and continuous response. So keep going, guys. Only 2 more questions after this. During the audit of auditor perform audit procedure to obtain evidence. So by the time you see this, something related to 500 series might be that all events occurring between the date of FS and date of report that require adjustments have been identified. With reference to standards on auditing, what are the procedure to identify? This also we said. Can you say which essay? 560. And a confirm, Rahul? 560 only, subsequent events. In that, you remember 3 timing I gave between FS and audit report, after audit report, but before issue, after issue. Which timing? It's between, first, between audit report, between FS and audit report. In that 3 procedure I said, whether management identified, if so, they reflected, auditor should identify. Here, what they have asked, auditor, what he will do, what specific procedure we will do to identify. 5 procedures, da. Can you say? First one, inquiry. Obtain written representation. Read MB's minutes book. Why no one supporting others? Read latest interim FS. Understand the procedures performed by management to identify such events. I think when discussing 560, even in marathon, I said this is important. They can ask you separately. പറഞ്ഞോടാ சொன்னேனா That's it. So take rest of 1 minute. I said I'll stop at 9:30. So come on, 5 minutes I can exceed. That's it. You have to keep the timer here. Timing is very important. Not only in exams, life also. So guys, let me know. 45 seconds more. After that, say 5. Now Gayatri says we don't need even 45 seconds. How cute of you, sister. Come on. Others, what's in your hand? Now reply frankly, what is in your hand? I want, what is in your hand? No, 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 I don't believe. Who all are having coffee or tea in your hand? Say, honesty, integrity, come on. Tea over, Amma. Alisha, you had tea in between biscuits. So, can you keep the biscuit, tea, coffee on the side? And can you? Very good. Having breakfast. Where? Dedication. Come back to business. As per multi-state cooperative society, Binsia, you have tea. At a chapter number, multi-state cooperative society, chapter number 9. Auditor shall make report for the members on the accounts examined. Every balance sheet, P&L and other document. Explain. Now, this is a very direct question from multi-state cooperative society audit from chapter number 9, different entities. Once you do the audit of multi-state society, you have to give the audit report of multi-state cooperative society. In the audit report, anyone who studied that, can you say, oh my God. And our usual things only, section 143.3, usual thing, whether you have obtained all information and explanation for the audit, whether proper books as required have been maintained, whether you have received report from branch office, whether balance sheet and P&L are in agreement with books, and any other matters as required. Those who have studied, they might know same provision, not for society company audit. 143.3, it's there. Can someone acknowledge that 143.3, duty to state in auditor's report, 8 to J, same points are there. Information, books, branch, all those. And if A is clear, forgot this. Just refer back to 143.3, same point. Makle, forgetting is fine. Now learn na. The put to B. Put kadaga. Come on, put B. Put. What is my favorite dish, guys? Food. Not dish food. During the audit of Grace Limited, Tanu notices significant amount of depreciation and amortization. What attributes needs to be verified while verifying depreciation and amortization? It's a common question from chapter 5. How will you verify depreciation? But very easy. Can you say it in a flow? Depreciation. Management has to put. So what policy they adopted? What accounting policy they adopted, you have to see. Now, depreciation is there in Companies Act also schedule. Companies Act, accounting policy should be dash applied. Accounting policy should be consistently applied. Now, depreciation is charged on what? Cost of the asset. Then, whether this depreciation is accurately charged. Then, they have taken additions or deletions of the asset during the year. Then depreciation should be charged for all components. See, plant and machinery, furniture, different block. 5 marks, so I have written around 7 points. Am I clear with it? It's again a very easy and direct question. How you check depreciation or amortization? Maklai, if okay, put to see. Come on, unstoppables. C. Can you read C? I felt that was very easy question. Can you read C and say which part of the auditing? The auditor is not expected to reduce risk to zero, cannot therefore obtain absolute assurance. This is because of inherent limitations of audit. Explain. They're asking you to explain all. How many points are there in inherent limitations? And in the marathon also I said ELA is very important. So, nature of financial reporting, explain in 2 sentences. Nature of audit procedure, 2 sentences. Timeliness of audit, matter of difficulty, time cost involved. Okay. Now, audit is not an investigation. One point I left off. It also depends upon the future events. That was a piece of cakewalk, very easy. Okay, Anna. Are you clear? Are you okay? Are you unstoppables or not? We have reached till here. Okay, 1 hour, 20 minutes. I don't know exactly, 1 hour, 20 minutes, I guess. So, guys, climax of this year. Are you unstoppables or not? Put yes or no. Yes. So, within 30 seconds, I wanted you to say 6. இவ்ளோ பண்ணிடும் இது பண்ண மாட்டோமா இത്രயும் செய்தோ can't we finish off? Come on, unstoppables. Sure. Poshe without break. You vanda. And everyone say 6. Last one, da, with that over. 6. The auditor has responsibility to perform procedure to identify, assess risk of material misstatement regarding related parties. During the audit, auditor maintain alertness. He may verify the records. Explain in detail which records he will verify. Those who have class notes, can you take and say it's a direct question? Chapter number. Rahul, that's not the point. I'll say Kuta. Chapter number 4. Essay. There are those who have class notes. Can you take why 505 you are saying? Related party, 550, right? 505 is external. It's okay. Can you take class notes? In that, essay 550, in that, can you go to the last procedure, audit procedure, third head, third or fourth? In that, I think second point, auditor shall maintain alertness, and I've given you a list. Those who have our notes say yes if you have seen. Ma'am, you are saying to search so fast. Yes, I've asked you to put sticky note so that, not sticky note, flag, so that you can search and get it fast. Only one person saw. Others, I will say, you have to verify income tax returns, 48 to payment to income related party unreasonable disallowance. Then what you call information supplied to regulatory authorities, shareholders register, contract entered, then partnership entered, partnership agreements, pension plans, life insurance policy, internal auditor's report. Hello? Haven't we written all these things? Yes, sir, Noah. So they asked you what records you have to see. So it's essay 550 direct question. Gayatri, yeah. Can I have a reply by saying B? While it is true that company can benefit immensely from using data analysis, better customer service, analyze various functions auditor can perform using data analytics and techniques. Chapter 3, Automated Environment. I've said those who have left automated feeling difficult in my YouTube, little old only, but same. Automated environment, one video is there. You can watch out, approximately 1 hour. So this is regarding CAT. CAT tools auditor will use. Can you say few instances or few functions that auditor can perform using CAT? To select. Maklai, to select sample, then for performing analytical procedure comparison, then for checking the calculations, then to check investigation or to check if there is a fraud, to check whether there is any deficiencies, last recomputation for checking journal entries, etc. So using of audit tool, I would have said in class also, client data you export into the software, software automatically calculates, even materiality can be fixed. Put C, if all okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Only 5 more minutes for our timeline. Now always that C question will have an inner option, 1 or 2. Discuss all over now. Come on, promote me. Say, come on, Para. Come on. Why always you should have fun? I will also have fun. I am promoting you. You have to promote me. No, no, I'm not doing. No. No. Shari. Communicating key audit matter in the context of the FS as a whole. Communicating CAM in audit report is not considered as substitute. What are those items in view of above? Like CAM, 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 CAM. 701. Key audit matter is not a substitute for 4 things. Can you say what? This is also a direct question. It's not a substitute for opinion, not a substitute for material uncertainty on going concern, not a substitute for modification. You one thing. Not a substitute for disclosures in FS. That's right. Anyway, or also we will discuss and we will wind up. Car. Car. An automotive parts manufacturer appointed Amit during the audit noticed a significant rise in material consumption. This discrepancy led to detailed review of vendors supplying raw material, verifying vendors' actual receipt of goods materials. Which assertion you have verified? It a raw material consumption. Balance sheet basically P&L raw material na consumption P&L account. P&L account measurement or accuracy, occurrence, cutoff, classification, completeness. He is seeing vendor order information, vendor in that, whether it is actually there. So which assertion you are verifying? Very good. It is occurrence. Occurrence. Why do you verify the occurrence? First, to see whether there is any fake proper quantity of goods, sir, whether it is booked in company's name. Okay. So here you are verifying the occurrence. So guys, with that, this is the last session, live question discussion and revision for May 25 exams. I don't know how many of you have attended from beginning till the end. I'll say just for my happiness, if you are happy, why all are sad? Started with more than 1 month, we have been traveling together. RTP done, MTP done, MTP1 with presentation, now MTP2. Marathon done, Caro done, in between also 1 or 2 sessions. So guys, I hope in some way or the another it's useful. Marathon, please go through. If you don't have time, put it in 2x and hear out. Okay, I will upload the video. If possible, just share it to your friends also, especially the marathon video. Not for the promotion, that's just to help out the others. So guys, with that, me signing off, but I will be with you till your exams. Trust me, guys. But I'm going out for a few days for my kid mainly. So yes, 10 days revision plan I've already posted in my YouTube. I don't know how many of you have seen 10 days plan I've posted to revise auditing. 1.5 days revision before the exam also I've posted. I've posted a big playlist in my channel. Those who are not there, please search the channel. If you don't get, you can WhatsApp me. I hope you know my number. This is my number. Okay. So, So guys, come on, we will be successful. Okay. So guys, that's it. And now watch out the time. Look at the time. Time you see when we said we will stop. When we said we will stop. Come on. 9:30, sharp 9:30. I always say to the students, please, in your life, not only for the exam, maintain the timing on the dot. Yes, like that, on the dot, we will pass the exam and we will emerge as what successful. Okay. So keep going, unstoppable. I'll be there in the group. I will share some tips video, etc. Whatever video needed, 99% whatever you will be asking will be there in my YouTube. If you still don't get, put message in the group, I'll help you out. So with that, signing off. Take care. Keep going. All the best. God bless. Okay. Ta-da.